America's #1 show.
If you haven't been listening to the new guys, the Connect work, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, take that. This is the Diddler, and I'm oiled up and listening to the Connect work.
From the west to the east, it's the D-O-double-G, and I'm rocking with the Connect work.
If you don't know who I am, then you're stupid. Shout out to the Connect work, hottest show, period. Yay.
I want to give a big shout out to the Connect work. These brothers are the new sound of radio.
Now this is real entertainment, gang. Damn it. Y'all better take lessons, and I mean it.
If y'all ain't listening to the Connect work, then y'all got something wrong with y'all.
Andrew Tate here, and I want to give a super shout out to the Connect work.
Big shout out to IKS, Quaalude, and Tony Lynch. Together they make up the Connect work.
What's good? And we back with another one, because it's always going to be another one. This is the network where connections bring about real collaborations, and these real collaborations bring about real connections. I'm one of your hosts on this esteemed show, IKS. I'm going to go ahead and pass it along to my brothers, let them introduce themselves.
Most definitely appreciate you, my brother. You guys know who it is. This is Tony Lynch. I am one of the co-hosts of the show. And you know what I'm saying? And we coming with another hot one for you guys today. And I'm going to hand it over to my next brother, you know what I'm saying, and let him, you know what I'm saying, open up the doors for you.
Peace to the greasy ones. Peace to the greasy ones. How the people doing today, man? That sounds like a new intro for no reason. Yeah, shout out to y'all. You know, it is I, Richard of Nottingham himself. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we got our boy today, man. We took it to Houston, man. We taking it to H-Town today. H-Town. You know what I'm saying?
Stevie, goddamn me, Yee.
Yeah.
Oh, we said that together. Go ahead, brother.
Stevie, goddamn me, Yee stepping in with the Connect work, live, present. I appreciate the collab, for having me on the show. And yeah, man, I'm here rocking with y'all. Bring y'all down here to Houston, tap y'all in with the music scene and the local scene that's going all around, you know, and people you may have or may have not heard.
Yeah. Appreciate having you, man. It's a question, folks, that we ask everybody that come on here when we get the time.
Okay.
Man, if your life had a theme song, what would it be and why?
Theme song. Man, my theme song is Brenda's Got a Baby, Tupac. I don't know. I feel like that was one of the first songs that made me get lyrical. I was born the same year he put it out in 91. And yeah, I just, you know, that's been my go-to song since I was a kid.
Most definitely.
And plus I got 7 kids, so.
Oh, so hence the 7 E's.
7 E's. You know, 7 E's. 7 C's.
So hold on. So all your kids' names got an E in it.
Nah, but they are named off of all 3 of my names. I can't say that.
Oh, see now look. Now that is ghetto right there. Where your name is Stevie, goddamn me, Yee, with not 4 or 5 but 7 E's. And he said he also said I got 7 children. But I just knew he was gonna hit with the punchline. He said, "Hold on now. Now all my kids got E's in it." If you would have said yeah,
I got the Yee come from my brother passed away in 2012. He used to say that. He used to walk around screaming Yee, Yee, Yee. And when he passed away, I just, you know, kept it going for him, representing them.
All right, that's what's up, man. See, I ain't gonna hold you, man. That's the beauty about, you know, the hip hop culture, man. You know, something like that. You know, only us, man. You know what I'm saying? We turn how we turn, you know, whatever into wine, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, turn pain into pleasure, man. He said, yo, that was what your brother used to say, and now that's part of your name, man. You know, salute to you, brother. Word, man. That's different. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I appreciate you. vice versa.
So give us a little rundown of you. Yee, take us to Texas with you right quick, man.
Man, I've been doing I've been wanting to do music all my life. Since I was a kid, I've been picturing myself. I guess I was, without even knowing, I've been manifesting where I'm at today. 2012, same year that I lost my brother, that's when I started. I actually wrote my first song in 2010. It took me to get in a little trouble and me wanting to do something with my life rather than staying in trouble. So I had to make a life-changing decision to honor myself and take an oath to something that I didn't want to give up. And I promised to never give up music, writing music and doing music. Then I started, I was performing with certain people while incarcerated, 2010, doing 10 months. And once I realized I felt like if I could do it in here, I could do it out there. On top of me I was always around music. My brother, he was already audio engineering. He went from a rapper to audio engineering a group of people fellas that I'm still with to this current day, and turned into a DJ. And I guess I fell in love with performing. I've mastered. I've always attended local open mics and perfected my craft, and the buzz just got bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm a part of a group, or I guess you can call it. They'll look at us as a group, but we don't consider ourselves a group. We individual artists. M's Up Music. I've opened up for various shows out here in Houston. I've opened up for Nipsey Hussle. I've opened up for Zero, Just Brittany. Plenty of more other people. B King, Lil Flip, and rub shoulders with some of the best. And I've always told myself since 2010 on up, if I'm not able to own my beats or able to do my first album how I want to do it, then I'm not going to drop it. And it took me from 2010 to 2021 to finally get to where I can cold-heartedly do my business and make sure my business is right from the paperwork. Like every beat on my first project, I made sure I got paperwork behind it, whether it's leasing off of YouTube or pulling up to a producer I know and having him make it on the spot. And I dropped Mail and Commissary. Then after I dropped Mail and Commissary 2022, I threw my own show. After doing so many shows and being behind the scene and being a part of people and promoters, I realized that I can perform my whole album. I performed the whole album for 45 minutes, and fast forward to today, now I'm working on my second album.
That's dope. So the inspiration, man, that's crazy. Like where a lot of people get their inspiration from. So how do you feel about like the way you talk is more like your creativity? Like when you hear a beat, you don't think about does the beat, like, do you feel the beat? But that's what make you say what you say. Like how the beat, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
help you speak.
you just made me realize that. Yeah, because I feel like I can rap on any beat. Like if you slide it on my tape, I'm not turning it down.
Now, I got a question, man, because you grew up in an era where there was some real smooth cats that came out of Texas, right? Houston area. You know, we had Slim Thug, we had, you know what I'm saying, like you said, Lil Flip. We had a lot of smooth players, you know what I'm saying? Do you think that, you know what I'm saying, that it influenced your style? You know what I'm saying? Because I listen to the way you talk, and I get, you know, and I can hear the smoothness in it, right? You know what I'm saying? And back then, they used to talk about some real player stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Some real player stuff. So do you think that influenced you a little bit?
Oh yeah, most definitely it influenced me. I just love my city. Like I'm a home team player, and I guess how should I put this? It influenced me, but I also didn't want to. I also like to stay outside of my city's culture, like to
Right.
the point to where you won't even. If you hear me, you couldn't tell that I'm from Houston, but you can tell who I'm inspired by. Like
Right. Right.
I'm truly inspired by Bone Thugs and Harmony and Zero. When I heard
Okay.
Bone Thugs and when I heard Busy Bone, I was like, as a kid, I was like, oh yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to rap. And that's how I started. Somehow, when I wrote my first song, it was cool, a little slow, mellow. But as I started learning how to write, I got faster and faster and faster. And then once I realized I'm stuck in this writing, I mean, not writing, but rapping fast, I challenge myself. Every time I write, I challenge myself to rap different than I did the last song. So,
Okay. Okay.
I take everything from East Coast, West Coast, up north, uh, London. If you lyrical, because I pay attention to lyrics and I pay attention what I can gravitate out of the words and jewels that's that people and artists are given.
Right.
So yeah, most definitely.
That's what's
Then
up.
you. Oh, go ahead. Okay.
I was gonna ask you, man, through your journey of doing this, of your transition into music. You know what I'm saying? Actually taking it serious, seeing that you had a talent, seeing that you had a voice and you wanted to be heard. What was like your most memorable thing you did? Like that right there, like solidified, like, yeah,
As far as a song, or
yeah, like the song, the crowd's reaction, you know what I'm saying? Just a performance, you know what I'm saying? A performance.
oh yeah, I had to say the Nipsey Hussle. Like I can't never when Nipsey Hussle saw me, he extended his hand out to me. It was like he seen something that reminded him of him. And that's all I needed. Once he did that, it was like, oh yeah, it's go time. I don't even have to get signed or nothing, or I'm steady piggybacking off of seeing how he doing his thing. I'd rather sign myself.
Mm. That's crazy because we had a interview not too long ago with Nino Young, and he was talking about like something that I ain't never heard before, man. When someone said uh, a music union, like for the artists, not just you know what I'm saying people that's doing orchestra or film actors, but people that's rapping, people that's singing. You know what I'm saying? On my first time, I was like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like the thing that a lot of people don't see, like Quay, I got the sample that is Master P. And he say, you ain't never seen have named me a nameless millionaire. I know, you know what I'm saying? Somebody's nameless. He saying the reason why it's like that because we ain't doing it ourselves. You know what I'm saying? All the revenue ain't coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? So like what Master P be saying, like he be giving game, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? He be giving game.
Man, I'm scared to get messed over. I'm not gonna say I don't, because sometimes it takes you to get messed over to learn it, but I definitely don't want to lose my rights at all.
Mm.
I can't have nobody in control of my art if you ain't helped me create it, or
Mm.
if you ain't putting in the work, the footsteps behind me creating it.
Can you drop some jewels to people and tell them like some steps you taking to make sure that your stuff is yours, where you got your rights, your masters, you know what I'm saying? They're doing, you know what I'm saying, going
First
get
and
your
foremost,
publishing. Yeah.
first and foremost, you got to get your BMI or ASCAP. That's when I started doing my research behind that. Then you pick you a distribution. Um, that's just the forefront of having your licenses and being able to get paid for performing and your radio plays. That's the forefront. But if you want to take it a step further, LLC it up. Uh, Create your own record label. You don't want to just. I mean, it's cool to just make a record label, but you don't want to just put yourself in one box to where you make this record label, and you find yourself doing something bigger than music. Say, for instance, directing, audio engineering, movies or whatnot. You can take it a step further and go global with the enterprise. LLC, say for instance, Stevie goddamn Yeeeeee Enterprise. That way, you ain't trapping yourself in one box. But if not, I say get a few LLCs and have them separated. That way you can get your distribution, your publishing, your composer, your performance, and your royalties. So far and so on. As long as you get them down packed, yeah, you'll learn from there. You'll learn from bumping your head and another thing, I've been performing for so long. The most I got paid was $50, and that was from somebody I went to school who reached out to. And within that $50, I brought my crew out. It was about five of us, or maybe seven. We all had to split the $50, but I felt good receiving that $50. Then I either did performing because due to me knowing somebody and going hard, and they, you know, you within this performing game, you run into janky promoters. So if you don't know to demand your money, ain't nobody gonna give you the game to get your money. Had I known what I know now, I would have been demanding every show, because I done did like 1,000 shows, from 0 people in the room to my biggest crowd, which was with the Nipsey Hussle and a few more other shows that I'm probably leaving out, 2,000 people. Had I known what I know, man, you gotta, especially in Houston, you gotta demand your payment. And I feel like, and I realize that's the game. Like, if you don't open your mouth and say or know your worth, ain't nobody gonna, they gonna tell you, they can tell you lacking business of getting paid, and they gonna know you ain't got your business right, and they will take advantage of that.
Shoot, that's why I firmly believe in contracts.
Facts.
Firmly believe in contracts. You know what I'm saying? It's a safeguard. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It alleviates a lot of the BS that could
Yep.
be messed
And
up.
take a step further. When you sign your contracts, get you a music lawyer. Get somebody who can read and help you understand. And yeah, it costs to invest in yourself, but it'd be better saving yourself before signing something you don't know that's taking your whole life and creativity away.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, if you believe in yourself, of course you're gonna invest in yourself. You know what I'm
For
saying? You
real.
can't rely on other people to here, you know what I'm saying? They might give you your flowers, you know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that was dope. Oh yeah, I really peeped that. But when it comes to like backing yourself, you gotta actually back yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be the one, you know what I'm saying? Like how they say, jump off the porch, hop in the
Hey,
deep end. You know what I'm saying?
if they don't know, they feel like people that's already in the industry or behind the scene, they feel like, hey, you're gonna have to bump your head just like they did, or they don't want you to come bigger than they is.
So that's the crazy thing about stuff. People think of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's good to be competitive,
Yeah,
but then sometimes it's like, like the platform shift. Like you ain't even up there. You ain't even, you know what I'm
facts,
saying? Some people be like, you ain't even in my rear view. I don't see you in the side
facts.
view. You know what I'm saying?
and that's how I am. I've never felt the need to compete with anyone because long as I keep my inner peace together, uh, I can always remind myself that I'm just stay in competition with yourself. That way, you ain't got to deal with nobody else as far as feeling like you better than everybody. 'Cause I ain't never too good to listen to a trash artist. I still, if you even if you trash, I still try to spark that or find that flame in you to keep lit.
Yo, let me ask you something. You experience a lot of relationships. You know, that's what this rap game is all about when you really figure the game out. It's about the relationships you build. You know, so I gotta ask you, yo, put him back on the big screen, Tony. I gotta ask you this, Yee. Nipsey Hussle. Everybody love Nipsey. You know what I mean? How was your experiences with Nipsey? One, and two, what was your vibe? What was what did you take away from that? And no, I gotta ask three. Did you know he would have been as big as he turned out to be?
I feel like I met him in the what album was that? The mixtape where he sold 100 of them for $100.
Oh, for the $100. Okay.
That's what he was performing.
That's Slauson Boy, wasn't it?
Nah, not that one. Crenshaw. It was Crenshaw.
Crenshaw.
Yeah. And my brothers who I was performing with, we all had we came up with an agreement to have a presentation in West Coast gangster, taking it to the West Coast in all black, but representing where we from at the same time. And that night when we performed, it was a bunch of people in the crowd. Like after the show, we went to a few restaurants that was telling us like, y'all did something good. Y'all, we thought y'all was. And every time I heard somebody speak on that show, I stood out as the little guy on stage, MCing, going hard, representing with my brother. And I even had Scarface calling around, asking who was the little guy on stage, and my brother ends up Milo, asking about us or whatnot. And he even sent his entourage out to follow us, and we spoke about a contract and realized that now we could, if you trying to offer us what we are already doing, then we can keep it in house. And Nipsey Hussle, man, he was, I don't know, that man was, he had a glow to the point to where you seen that he was headed for destiny, but I didn't know the world. No, I didn't know that he was going to affect the world when he passed the way he did. But I also seen it in him. I don't know. It was a spark. Probably he seen it in me, because I take it as for him to see. Look, soon as I'm backstage after we perform, all kinds of people back there. But soon as he walked in, because you know the headline, he come last. Soon as he walked in, I'm standing right there at the entry of Warehouse Live at the back. Soon as he walked in, I was the first person he looked at, and he looked the way it was the way he looked at me, and the way he extended his arm out to me to shake my hand. That just gave me. I felt like he was passing the torch on. Brother, some of that honorary legend ism on me.
Yeah. See, I said that. I asked you that because see, aura, you can't act aura. You can't buy it. You can't front it. And you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Aura is when souls vibe and ain't no words spoken. And a lot of times, you know, you might meet people and your auras don't really rock with each other. You get what I'm saying? So you may not double back into that corner of the elm. But anyhow, that's what I was asking, man, because you got the same type of energy. You know what I'm saying? That's what gravitated me to you. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, unfortunate we don't play music on the shows. But yo, y'all go tap into go to his YouTube channel, go wherever you see. Man, listen here. Y'all watch his videos. That boy do what he doing, man. Down to the stage setups and the whole, you know what I'm saying? And to me, that was always one of my favorite artists, man. Devin the Dude. You know what I'm saying? I be on the tour.
You know what's crazy? I know that man.
You know what I mean?
I know Devin the Dude.
You said,
He really,
you know Devin, man.
Facts. I was around when he was on the Chronic tour. Every time he came home, every Sunday he barbecued and we all gathered and got together. And I'm like, damn, he doing,
bro,
he doing all this coming home.
Man, like,
it was inspiration. I guess that energy rubbed off on me too, because he coming off of these stages on the radio, this, that, and the third, and we now and every Sunday we barbecuing on the Chronic tour.
And look though, but see, that's what I mean by the auras. Like, y'all don't sound alike at all. But I don't know how to explain it. If you listen to that, if you know Devin the Dude and his smooth vibe, you know what I'm saying? Smooth vibe, Texas twang, like extreme Texas twang, but conversation that's so down to earth is different. You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain that. You just gotta hear it. You gotta know that real smooth and everything. You could tell that when you listen to the music, everything is factual. It might be heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? It might be comedic. You know what I mean? And everybody involved in the joints. Grandma and the Crown Royal. And yeah, bro, it's raw, live, like vivid. You can see the vision. Hey, yo, I gotta throw that shot out there, man. Can you why don't you do us a favor right quick, man? Just out of nowhere, man. Call Devin the Dude right quick, man, and ask him if he don't mind pulling up for the connect work, and we're gonna set a date and time, brother. Why not? We get
I can definitely make that happen for you. Yeah, I can reach out and send the word.
I mean, if you call him right now, I can put the spiel on real quick, and I would say it like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, everybody know, ever since the first ain't no food stamps, man. So listen here, man. Listen, brother, we need that kind of energy that he brought to the masses. I've been on the toilet just boo-booing. So
after the show, I'm gonna tap you in with his son.
Definitely. Let's bring that together, man. So yo, you put another name out there, man. How was your relationship with Scarface, brother? In the whole, not just Scarface, because I know, see, his angle of music changed, so he just like what you on, man. Scarface hates streams. He is he understanding, man. Listen, give us our bread, give us our paper, man.
Man, we need that.
He's one of the people who had a voice. And I think he had a voice at the wrong time of the transition. He had a voice at the time that it wasn't just turning digital. He could have had that voice a while back when it was turning digital. He had that voice at the time that he was very strong and people were beginning to rely on digital. So they got him out the way. Got him out the way.
I feel like first and foremost, Scarface, they ain't paying him his flowers as he should.
At all, bro.
I feel like Scarface supposed to be up there with the Jay-Z's and I don't know, but
see, don't forget now. Listen, that's why I said they got him out of here. I know what I might be crazy, but throwing these darts. But listen here, don't forget, Scarface, as you said, he should be up there with the Jay-Z's. Scarface had the Def Jam South, remember?
President.
Like, he was already corporate, brother, but he had a voice. You remember, we all know now, when you have a voice, we done seen now with that boy Charlie Kirk. They don't care what color you is. If you got a voice and you ain't following the plan, you're out of here. Why? Because we cannot afford people to listen. You have a voice. Ain't nobody gonna not recognize that. You have a voice. So the only option is tell our story, or you gotta get out of here, man.
Man, that's why, I'm naming my next album Her Story Not His, just off of similar of that, because that's why it's harder for people who, especially like myself or lyrical people, who don't want to follow the crowd and agenda, and rather just put the truth out there, because I'm not trying to lead the youth into failure. So that's
So
why
now
I
is the
rather
transition in life.
I'm not big on blowing up. I'd rather keep hustling, finding my way to where I'm okay with the revenue I bring in versus me signing myself away for some stuff I know my soul ain't even signed up for or can't sign up for, and I ain't gonna sign up for it because it go against my moral values and principles.
Now, you know what? On that level, right? We was having a conversation yesterday, man. I was having a conversation with this dude that pulled up. Yo, appreciate you too. We did the show with him last night. His name is NYCE Beast. Cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a music review show last night. That was beautiful, man. But anyhow, check this out, right? A lot of times we all get stuck figuring that the dream is all about the celebration in the dream. You know, when you're like, yo, I'm living my dream. And I hear that conversation made me understand it differently, but I hear it because I used to say it. And the dream, the dream, the dream. And people's concept of the dream is always the celebration. You know, the good times, the things that happen in the dream, right? But when bro broke it down to me yesterday from something he said, I said, yo, hold on, brother, because it hit my heart. And I said, hold on, brother. You will always live in a dream. Know why? Because every position in the dream is still a part of the dream. When you first felt, when you got into the dream and you were stumbling and you was on the way to the studio, you know what I'm in your dream. Before you grabbed the big chain, before they handed you all the money, before you got in the Rolls Royce, before you hit the stage, all that's the dream. You know what I mean? The nonsense that happened on the side, the boog on your face, all of that is the dream, bro. So guess what? Like that's what be having us a lot of times not become successful, because we feel like if I'm just a spoke in the wheel, then I'm not the dream. If I'm the handlebar or the headlight, I'm not the dream. I need to be the whole bicycle. But can I be the whole bicycle? All of these positions need to be played in order for this dream to come to life.
You need
because
a team.
No dream did we ever have as a human. You don't just go to sleep. As soon as I go to sleep, bam, I'm in the excitingest part of the dream. Wake up and it's over. You know, man.
Thanks.
So yo, when you live in this world like me, I can put it on to me, bro. I've never been rich, but I've always lived a dream. Why? Because I don't follow no routine, and I've always loved music, and somehow I've always made music manifest reality into life.
Thanks.
Financial gain. Yes, sir.
That's why
I love and live.
I learned how to not chase my dream and just enjoy the experience.
You can't chase it, bro. See, that's where people mess up at, because when you chasing a dream, it's not a dream. The dream happens when you live in you. You bring super stupid with you. That's the dream.
Thanks.
So when people be like, you know what? Yo, I'm tired of Quake. Guess what? I be saying, you know what? I agree. I agree. That's why me and him finna be out of here. By ourselves. Good. Yo, a lot of sometimes we make me, I'm the retard that I was in my own way. I made all the bad decisions. So I be in jail trying to think about why, if I ain't mess with this one, I ain't do that. Nah, man, I brought me with me.
Facts.
So that's how I went to jail. So now, after getting older, it's like, ain't no reason to front. I could bring me with me. I could bring silly me, cool me. I don't got to bring, I need to be a criminal me. I can still be mischievous little me with the shit-eating grin and do super lieutenant petty shit as an adult and have fun. Yes, and still take care of responsibilities. Who said that you can't be grown, responsible, and immature when you want to be?
Bad.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. That's called I'm all right with me. It's mirrors everywhere in here. See, I think a lot of people nowadays don't even got mirrors in their crib. They can't look at themselves.
That's
shine, man.
They can't.
There's some truth to that.
They can't,
Truth
man.
like a motherfucker.
They got to put that. Yo, man, I'm from the era where we put the. Remember going school shopping? I don't care if you only had 3 outfits. You don't remember laying them out on the bed and all that, like, and
especially the first day. Especially the first day.
Everything smelled good, even your pencil box. Yo, man, the way I'm about to write on this, ooh, man. You see my trapper people, can't nothing stop me, man. And you just got everything laid out on the bed. Even to the point where, hold on, the way I'm about to put my stuff in my book bag is gonna be crazy. It's just, whoa. Then you look in the mirror and check on yourself. Am I lying? And guess what yourself tell you in the mirror? No, you ain't lying, bro. Do it again. Try the other outfit on. You're like, all right, I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? Yo, them people don't live no more, except for within us. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring people out of the insecurities, bro. It's okay to be you. It's okay to be you, bro. Definition of real. That was the biggest lesson I learned, bro. I followed everybody. I'm one of them foster kids that followed everybody. Good thing I just never chose drugs or none of that. But I found out way later in life. The definition of real is being true to who you are. And guess what? It's mad people that's just like yo, stupid ass. And you good. Word. You find out like, what? You retarded? I'm retarded. Yo, my boy right here. I said this for I don't know how long. I've been saying it to the average people, and they always be like, but I say, yo, bro, man. This is my partner right there, IKS. I say, yo, man, my Jesus got gold teeth, brother. He said, well, mine got tattoos. I said, oh.
Dude, mine got tattoos.
Come on, bro. Some people just share your retarded, man. You know what I'm saying? And creation is all about retarded. You get me? Creation is about thinking outside the box, outside the line. Anything other than what y'all told me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just giving you my vibes musically, and some of them is a day late, $1 short, wrinkled up, and all the above. But I'm gonna give it to you, and with elegance, with a smile. My little wrinkled dollar, yeah, bro. Appreciate that. Know that? Yeah, bro. That's what this about, man. Just vibing about a bunch of who knows what. But anyhow, back to you, Stevie. I've been running my mouth too much. Let me pass it on to Tony, man. We got to force him to talk. I think he constipated. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't spoke too much. He was on the toilet earlier a little longer than normal. So, you know, we all older. So we got to check on his stomach and everything first. Your stomach all right, Tony? You all right, brother? Okay,
hey,
so let me just go and pass the baton.
Hey, I would say first and foremost, man, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for the laugh, bro. But yeah, man, as I was sitting back here listening to you and everything, you know, I started thinking because you said something in the beginning about Tupac's song, Brenda Has a Baby, right? And I just found out something about a week ago where that song actually came from, right? You know what I'm saying? And I thought it was real interesting. You know what I'm saying? And it actually turned out to be a really good happy ending, you know what I'm saying, from what I understand now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Brenda's Got a Baby came from him seeing this girl or them finding a baby in a trash can. And you know what I'm saying? And the guy grew up and ended up finding her.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And I thought that for you to have said something like that, it just let me know, like, damn, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the music has a way of impacting people, you know what I'm saying? And
when they born.
Yeah, when they're born, right? You know what I'm saying? And just like the rest of the panel, man, like you listen to them and things like that, and you realize music has been a way for each and every last one of them to guide themselves through life, right? And but also to be able to
hold on a minute, brother. Hold on a minute. Guess what? Y'all got a real, I don't know, Stevie must don't got his TV on. You ain't got the alert. All y'all flights is halted in Houston right now, bro. Yes, sir. I don't want to say the word, but they got the going down, bro. All flights halted. All flights halted. Look, that's why you ain't hearing no
what?
Yeah, look outside. Ain't no planes. Watch out.
Oh.
Look.
Made it back just in time.
Young thug voice.
Made it back
Watch
just in
out
time.
now. Watch out now. Made it back just in time.
I ain't know.
Crazy if I'd have known.
Ain't nobody out here talking about that.
Yo, see, that's they get let me tell you something, bro. That's how they do the news. They don't tell y'all community because they don't want to scare y'all. But it's news, so they let us know. You gotta remember, this is New York, LA, Denver, and Chicago on this panel. That's crazy.
You say New York,
we know
LA,
about y'all, and
Denver,
y'all don't
and
even know you
Chicago.
shut down.
Mm-hmm.
But see,
Yeah.
I you know what? Always growing up in Houston, something I always questioned was, Houston, we have a problem. And it took a while for me to realize that NASA has to tell the whole world that Houston, we have a problem.
Well, Reagan
On top
National
of,
has a problem right
yeah,
now. They shut
international.
down Reagan National. Reagan
Man,
National is shut down because of and they ain't told you. Any of your kinfolk work there? See? That's crazy.
man, nobody out here talking about this.
But they smart. They smart. They don't want to alert your community and have them scared. But you'll find out after the body parts, once the bodies start getting identified, you'll find out later on. That's how I know. Mm-hmm.
Even with the bodies getting snatched up out here, like,
oh yeah, y'all got a serial killer.
Mm-hmm. And
run around snatching them off the bay
and throwing them in our biggest bayou, Buffalo Bayou.
The bayou. And they all brown skin. They look alike. You notice that they got the same look. Little brown skin things. Little slick brown skins. Pretty brown eyes. That's probably how he getting them too. Imagine that. They don't have to be looking for that kind of serial killer. Imagine that he pulling up like that. Pretty brown eyes. He telling you what he looking for.
They say people been getting snatched up since January. Mm-hmm. And you mean to tell me y'all ain't found them?
And hold on, man. Listen here.
Don't let them run amok.
I bet you they ain't never put that down with the detectives, bro. You ain't thinking that. That's a movie too. Think about that. The Smooth Sugar Daddy serial killer. The Sugar Daddy. That'd be the name of it.
The Sugar
Daddy.
And they cracking I didn't hear everybody cracking jokes about it. Like this is. But
I'm sorry to make a joke about it, but I was just saying,
I'm saying.
I'm putting it together because guess what? No, I really might got the real evidence. Since they got internet detectives now, bro, this the connect work. I just connected 8 different thoughts into one or epiphany. And it make more sense than all the leads y'all got.
Yep.
Everybody looking for the white man or the you know, how a sex offender look. No, man. It's the sugar daddy with the mean lack, elbows on it. You know what I'm saying? Swangers. You know what I'm saying? That's OG. He got all the little brown, bad little, he playing Tink. He playing all that. They're like, ooh, hey, OG. He like, come here. What's that, a kid, folks? Don't take the
whole
money,
time be an undercover cop.
Nah, man, he got a one backhand. That's it. While she in the lap, and it's over. She in the bayou, and he slide. When you seeing them elbow swingers in the OG, that's even the police pulling by. OG swingers. He ain't do it. No, it's a pimp, man. It's an old pimp that ain't pimping no more. I'm telling you. Ooh.
I just want to know if he black or not.
That's right. My cat in the back said, "No." Yeah, that's it. No, it's a. You see, you remember the pimp white folks? You seen what he doing now? He used to be the man. You don't remember white folks? He was the man. Documentaries and all that. Now he's a fiend. He's a wino and a fiend getting slapped up by other fiends, making YouTube money.
That's how they end the snowfall.
Word up. I'm telling you, bro, that dude, y'all serial killer might be a pimp. If the police watching this, man, and they looking at that, I swear to God, I need 10,000 now. Whatever the fuck that shit was for the excuse my language, I ain't supposed to be cursing, whatever the you know what they call that, the reward.
The reward.
Yeah, that'd be
222 tip.
Ain't no bro. That's a movie and everything, man. The Sugar Daddy. Come on, fam. The rights for that. Ain't nobody. You ever seen this? The closest thing we had to a black serial killer was Candyman.
That was a movie.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the movie, The Sugar Daddy, the serial killer. Yeah, bro. Man, that'd be different. That'll change your whole outlook on all OG kinfolk that be at the house after church. Like, oh, wait. The Sugar Daddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that hit different.
A pimp that ain't pimping no more. That go to church.
It's still, man. They still reporting bodies.
That's wild.
Yeah, they is. Yo, tell me this. Who would be the most surprising individual? Like, hypothetically speaking, just out of nowhere, right now, the whole H-Town, all the people y'all know that's big and all that. Who would be the most if y'all found out that he was the Bayou serial killer?
Man, I can take it a step further. When Takeoff got killed, the dude that killed him, or the dude that they pronounced that killed him, I know him. And everybody that know him knew it was full of shit, like, because it's like, even if he did do it, or if you don't know that he did it, it feels like somewhere down the line, like he being framed only because he was there. So when it comes to the serial killer, it's like, yeah, the city, they'll play games like that with you.
So what major figure that you know, whether it's a rapper, a dancer, a business person, who would be the most that they turn out to be the Bayou killer?
Isaiah Carey.
Yo, somebody in the back said, who is that? Who is that?
That's the dude. I don't know if you ever seen the news clip where he was the news reporter, where he was doing his job and the flies flew in his mouth and he got smacking himself.
Yo.
Yeah, he's the number one almost speaker for Houston.
That would make sense
on the news.
That's logical though. That might have a little sense to it. What if Lil Flip was the Bayou killer?
Lil Flip? I'll still be shocked too, because Lil Flip actually out here, he's out here touching and rubbing elbows with, he don't give a damn if you big or not. He's still gonna treat you the same. But he's outside I here in Houston, and yeah, that would be surprising.
What if Scarface was the Bayou killer?
Now Scarface, I'm gonna be like, hell no. Hell no, come on, man.
That's
not Scarface. Cause
that would hit more. Yo, hold on though.
Isaiah Carey would hit more.
That'll hit as far as, craziness. But when you think of the characters, go back to My Mind Is Playing Tricks on Me. You know how the internet do. We start doing our own homework.
Oh, well, I say Willie D before Scarface.
Oh, all right, Willie D. You go back to that, man. Listen.
that man buried somebody.
So for the record, yeah, so as we put it together, Scarface, you're right. Willie D put a little more thought into it, especially how smooth he is. Well, yeah. No matter what go on, he be like, listen here, family. They done in this hand, family. Yo, Willie D is the Bayou killer. Yes, sir. Listen here, family. You heard him done said that I'm the Bayou killer, huh? Well, listen here, man.
Thanks.
Yo, Willie D is the Bayou killer.
Yeah, that'd be surprising. Yeah, because he's he now on YouTube reporting everything that's going on in the city and around us from coast to coast.
Yeah, I watched a couple of his.
He got a lane though. Yeah, I follow his joint, Willie D. You know what I'm saying? Willie D.
Yeah, he live. Shout out to Willie D.
He don't laugh about nothing. When he do, it's like, yeah, that was funny, huh? Yeah, I laughed at that. You heard me.
He talk like he rap.
Word up. He's still in record mode. But he'll tell you flat out, yeah, your album, I ain't think nothing was fire.
Nothing.
But you're still making money off it though. Tell us how.
Thanks.
Tell us how and tell us why.
Too serious.
Yo, he's serious as hell for no reason.
He was serious. He was serious with Scarface, and I felt like the Ghetto Boys podcast. That was a good ass podcast.
Yeah, that was.
How you feel about whose sons is that? That's you got Lil Bushwick Bill, and what's the other boy's son?
Pimp C.
Yeah, Pimp C son. How you feel about them? I like they joint that the last one I just heard. First time I heard of them rocking, but
yeah, I salute to them boys, man, because both of I can relate to my father passing away as well, but I salute to them for carrying on and keeping that torch and their name alive, for looking up to their heroes.
Today, and they both look like them. They look
and
like
they both look like
bro.
Mm-hmm. And they both they best friends down there. Every time I see them, they recording with each other.
What's so crazy is those two right there are a prime example of remember the show Growing Up Hip Hop?
I ain't watched that show. Everybody keep telling me about that. I ain't watched it.
Yeah. Yo, that is Growing Up Hip Hop. That is like that should be the poster for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So everybody,
and that's how you do it.
They're not getting no support like that, man. They need to be through the roof, bro, because
that's because exactly. Yep, you already. Mm-hmm.
They still respected extremely in the game. Like, so, like, how could you not? You know?
Facts. They made an impact, and them some more. Like, they ain't getting the flowers they deserve either. But I respect the fact that they ain't giving up. I respect the fact that they represent they dad before they and putting on and respect, and you can tell that they was raised by their fathers more than anything.
That's the thing. That's the thing right there. You can tell that they ain't just saying, "Oh yeah, that's my father." Nah, they saying this is Lil such and such, and we swagging like that. Because that's what threw me off when at first I seen it. I'm like, hold on, man, he ain't even little like Bushwick Bill.
At all.
I said, oh yes he is. Oh. And then just think they auras the same, just like Lil Pimp, the way he carry himself, the way he move is I saw Pimp C at the Cotton Bowl in 1998 at the
you saw him in the prime.
Yeah, Grambling versus Prairie View homecoming. You know, every year they had that at the Cotton Bowl in downtown Dallas. Shout out D, man, Lambo D. He brought me to that thing. And so bro, when he came out with the drop top the drop top Bentley. But yo, it is hot as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? And you know the Cotton Bowl is open, it's big. Bro, he had a mink on. You know what I'm saying? Sky blue mink, matching the sky blue Bentley. And I never heard of this dude. I ain't never heard of him a day in my life. And he had did that song, Diamonds Popping Up Against a Wood Grain Wheel. You know what I'm saying? That and he came out to that one day you're here, baby.
That's my favorite song.
Rest day. That and it was like, yo, the music captivated me, but I didn't know who this dude was, and he really came out larger than life and it was burning up hot. I know he was sweating. He had to have an AC or some ice balls up under that coat, like you know.
So that was your introduction to the country rap tune side of Houston.
Nah. That wasn't the that was the point of introduction to Pimp C and them. At the time, what I thought Houston sound was strictly, the whole Scarface Rap A Lot, and as far as the mixtapes, Screw. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, Screw. But see, Pimp, man, Pimp, he charged
at that time, they wasn't repping Houston. Remember, they was talking about Port Arthur.
Oh yeah, they sure wasn't. You right. They sure wasn't. They sure
once they blew up, then it turned into, and I was like, yo, I used to argue with people behind that because a lot of people ain't hear their old music, but That's right. At that time, bro, they wasn't repping Houston. They used to rep Port Arthur, riding around PA body hostages, blowing skunk. They used to rep it. And then, Rap-A-Lot turned them out. H-Town.
The Rap-A-Lot and Jive.
H-Town got mine all through. Yo, I know them Port Arthur thought. Yo, tell me that. Port Arthur was probably mad as hell at them for switching up like that, huh?
Yeah, but they had to get used to it. They some wasn't. It's like they put in so much work from Pockets Full of Stone. It's like how can you not? Like, we 2 hours away. Port Arthur is like down the street from Houston. Damn near. Like, it ain't nothing to get from Houston hopping on I-10 to Port Arthur. And
as well as I know, though, 2 hours is a long.
Yeah. I came across some people who was like, man, y'all repping Houston. I guess they felt like that because I wasn't hipped on to UGK as much when they was repping Port Arthur. But as time went by, after he went to jail, and matter of fact, when they did Chicken Head with 3 6 Mafia, I didn't know that they was claiming Houston like that or around in Houston like that. I didn't even realize, to be honest, I didn't realize it was from Texas. I was so young at the time.
It makes sense looking at it now maturely that if they would have, once that they got that back, and the streets is what got them on. The mixtapes. At the street, they had the streets, but once them deals came into play, if you also remember, H-Town had it locked at that time. Remember, at the time that they was catching their deal, Screw and everybody they were big by that time.
Yep.
So it was known to have that H-Town, and then don't forget, you still had them on the other side with the R&B that was everywhere. Somebody knocking on boots. Remember y'all, the H-Town group?
Yeah. See, I didn't know they was from Houston though. They not from Houston. They was just named H-Town.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I know growing up to that.
I don't know where they was from. The thing was Houston itself, the name Houston, the city Houston had a brand. And I think that would have been wise if they would have, went with Rap-A-Lot. Rap-A-Lot is known as Houston. Guess what? Bushwick Bill from Brooklyn, but it's still Rap-A-Lot is Houston, H-Town. So he had to go with the brand. That would make sense. But, yeah.
And what's the Tila? I don't know if y'all Tila. That was what Rap-A-Lot.
Love, shaking that ass in the yeah, I know.
It's like everybody that went through. I don't know and Jay Prince. Jay Prince not from Houston.
Yo, what's that one? What's that one from Tila? But when it he call it with my pinky ring through them through.
That's the one with Pimp C.
Yeah, that's him and Pimp C. He said, see me call her with my pinky ring through the hood.
Yep.
Yeah, Tila.
But see, Pimp.
All of that.
Nah, he doing podcasts now, and I used to wonder the same thing. What happened to Tila? Because he was beating.
It feels so good. That was the name of that song. It feels so good. It feels so good. See me call it with my pinky ring through my hood. Yeah.
Thanks. I guess that goes back to Houston. We have a problem though. The industry, just like NASA, when it comes to Houston.
I didn't get put up on them until they did that song Big Pimpin'.
Nah,
UGK.
I ain't gonna hold
the first time.
So many people love that Big Pimpin' song, and don't get me wrong.
That's when Big Pimpin'. That's when they decided to claim Houston. After they jumped over that hill with Big Pimpin'. I'm not gonna say decided to claim Houston, but they just took the culture and embodied it for Port Arthur and Houston. So you ain't got no choice to. I mean, that's the culture out here, especially with them being so close.
What's going on, little Stevie Yee? Baby Yee, what's up?
Say hey.
How you doing, man?
Say fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think they had so many other melody type joints. That was just a commercial track. And I understood why Pimp felt like, people thought they crossed over. They had a bunch of joints, man. But they just wasn't pushed on the East Coast and all that. You know what I mean? It's a lot of music that the East Coast missed out on, bro, that was not promoted.
You know what I mean? I felt like growing up, especially when it comes to Screw, I thought the whole world was on it. Man, I didn't know that everybody was catching on late as I got older.
New York didn't know about Chopped and Screwed in full until Pimp C mentioned it. They ain't know about the average person from New York does not have a Screw mixtape. The average person don't know that Screw passed away. They don't even know who Screw is. The average person in New York don't know who T is. You had to be around at the T-Lane and wasn't banging on the radio stations in New York. Hell no.
One thing about Screw and his I respect the fact that he Screw is the only person I know that made and created their own genre of music. I still ain't, besides the bounce music and all that, but Screw is international and hard to where if Screw ain't say you SUC or you screwed up click, then once he passed, that was it. It wasn't no more. And everybody who he picked to be SUC ended up blowing up.
Well, guess what? I'm going to shake your hand now formally, right? Shake your hand. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? I created my own genre. It's called Raggedy Legs. You know what I'm saying? It's called Raggedy Legs, bro.
Man, let me get into that. Take me there. Take me. I'm trying to come to your world.
I'm going to show you right now. Which one should I do? Which one should I give him, IKS? Which one should I give him for Raggedy Legs? You know what I'm saying?
It don't matter. Either one.
Well, all right. This what you do next time any female tell you, you know what, baby, it's over. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of you. You look at her straight in the face and you hit her with the raggedy leg.
Wait.
Is this? Are you ready? Is this the end? Are we just friends, girl? Ooh, you said you want me to leave, but it's hurting me. Ooh, yeah, bro. That's it. That's all you gotta do with that one.
Oh yeah.
Intro. Bow. Raggedy Legs. You know what I'm
saying? Oh yeah, we live. That's live.
Didn't hurt. You know how to cry. Yeah. That's right there. That's that old school R&B music when they used to be down on one knee like this, shaking their leg, and then wipe their head with the
when they used to sing to the female,
banging to them. You know what I'm saying? Throw the towel. Chicks getting knots on their head crashing, trying to get to the towel. Ooh, that's my towel. Ah! Yeah, man. That's how you get that.
Throwing bloomers up there. Got some bloomers.
Straight up, all that, man.
Nowadays, R&B sounding like hip hop.
Exactly. Ain't no soul to it, man. Everybody got salt in their throat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are in the days of the kazoo. You know what I'm saying? If it's R&B, it sounds like a kazoo. That's why they got to start, rocking with Raggedy Legs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yo, Raggedy Legs gonna open the environment up for everybody that be singing in the shower. Yes, sir. That mean that when I do a concert, it's gonna be bigger than a damn stadium, man. We're gonna have to pack airports, man. You get me?
Facts.
Everybody know how to sing in the shower. This is Raggedy Legs. Crazy.
Yeah. Till the water turn off, then you hear yourself.
Till the water turn off. That's when it just stopped. That's when it just stopped, bro. You know what I'm saying? You leave Raggedy Legs there until
no, yeah. Swear me up in there. I swear I sound like whoever's singing the song. Swear up and down.
You do. Especially when you put your face into the like the shower and catch the right acoustics. You got to catch the acoustics until it sound like that individual. Then I got it. You know what I'm saying? Until you peek in the curtain or whatever, look at you like, oh, mind your business, man. What you in the bathroom for anyway? Let me do me.
Thanks.
Hey yo, Sylvester Stallone said he write movies on the toilet.
Man, I come up with the craziest shit in the weirdest places too.
That's right.
You say explain driving.
No.
I feel like after I whether it's a negative conversation or a negative situation, I transmute that energy and be at my best way of.
He didn't ask you to explain it, but something tells me you want to explain something a little deeper than that. So why don't you go on and tell us the truth? Because due to knowing Devin the dude and being that humble and down relaxed,
I be in the bathroom boo-booing.
Yeah, exactly. So have you ever had an accident in the whip?
Hell nah.
Nah.
Hell nah.
Well, I'm gonna ask you the question that I ask everybody. IKS got his own question he asks everybody. I got one. You ever farted on stage?
I can't remember, but I probably have.
You ever walked into a fart on stage?
Man, I bet not. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna grab the mic and say something. I crack too many jokes for that. That's gonna throw off my train of thought.
Tony back there laughing like he just. We've been trying to get Tony to talk. He must have just let one go. I told you his stomach was hurting. He must just let one go himself, man. So yo, Stevie Yee, man, we pass our time, man. Let these people know how to get a hold of you, man. You know what I'm saying? Where to find you? All the above, brother.
Hey man, Stevie Yee, when it comes to my music and catalog, Stevie Yee with 7 E's on all media platforms. Stevie Lee on Facebook, Stevie Yee, 7 E's on Twitter, Stevie goddamn me Lee Yee, with 11 E's on Instagram, M's Up Music, and a whole genre of other people. Shout out to my brothers for life. Rest in peace to my brother who just passed away October 31st, who's the most who's had the most work ethic, a part of Hands on Al, man.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, tap in with me. You know, I still got more to come, more to go. No, more to come, none to go, excuse me. And yeah, one thing about me, I'm always be working, keep working, and I like to keep my presentation and inspire the youth.
You still rocking with the song league?
Oh yeah, I'm finna tap in within a week.
All right, so check this out, man. Yo, you know, we always end the show with a drop for us, but something different this time, man. Won't you give a special shout out to that? Because I be forgetting about that, man. But yo, shout out to Triple C, man. He got this little it ain't even little. It's I don't follow sports, but if you follow sports, you'll love it, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Late Night Song League, man. Late Night Song League, man. And yo, you a part of that. So give me a little rundown of that, bro. How your experience been with that? Because it's, you know what I'm saying?
Man, that's a whole nother, he done showed me a whole nother world to where when I came across Triple C, same way I met and came upon your show is the same way I met him. It just so happened the day, which was this time last year, the first time I stepped in the stream, they was talking about people, how important it is to have a gravitating artist name. But at the time, I didn't know what they was talking about. Me being in tune with myself, soon as I come in, first thing I say is Stevie goddamn me Yee.
Hey yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, your camera looked like you jumped out of an airplane and we was trying, you know, like you fall into your death.
That's an Android.
Just word.
Androiding it up, man. But yeah, long story short, man, it's his energy. He showed me love, and I showed up every night, and just so happened He brought me into another world because I didn't even know that this culture of live streaming and people reviewing music like this was growing the way it is today. And I seen how genuine he was and stuck with him. I decided to work with him to learn the YouTube streets and the review streets and the podcasting. And every time I come on his show, he it's something he update. He getting bigger and bigger, and I can see the growth in it because even with y'all, like what y'all doing, y'all opening up and carving y'all own lane to where I can see 5 years from now it's gonna be bigger than what it is today. That's what I seen with him with the LNS. I ain't a big football fan, but I realized like, okay, you bringing the football strategy to the hip hop game, not only to the hip hop game, but for the people who feel like they can't be heard underground, band lab, all over the United States, and y'all bringing it into one. So I respect that's inspirational for me because that can be passed on to the next youth. And I know you plant a mustard seed, you can grow bigger and bigger and big into a jungle.
See, what I like about that scenario is, again, shout out Triple C in the Late Night Song League.
Most definitely.
What I like about that is, again, I don't follow sports, right? But I do know music. And one thing about music, especially when you're creating it on your own, with your own equipment, doing whatever, nothing is nowhere near quality. You're just doing the best that you can, you know what I mean? And sharing your music with a few other people who love music, right?
Fact.
Everybody wants to feel rewarded. You know what I mean? And you have that something to work towards. You know what I mean? And a lot of the time, especially I'm even gonna say the internet world, and in this day and age nowadays, period, people just want to go straight for the automatic reward. And the system he created is where a person can literally create your music regularly. Bless you, little man. Can literally create your music and not only have something to look forward to, but be a part of a team camaraderie and get rewarded as you go on. You know what I mean? The harder the work, the bigger the reward. And the seasons to it. You know what I'm saying? Well, ultimately at the end, you can have a championship. That's ill, man. You know what I mean? So
he on the second season. Shout out Triple C, man. Salute. He matter of fact, the second season starts today.
So y'all tap into that, man. Y'all tap into that. Triple C Late Night Song League starts today. Y'all can see it on the internet anywhere. LNSL. You know what I mean? And if not, then look up TRIPL 3C. You know, definitely, man.
So he got the. I'm talking about. He got the draft like the NFL into the season. So yeah, I'm definitely tuned in. The first season was I was a part of that. I just had some situations to where I didn't make it through the whole season, but most definitely I'm in the second season. And I'm still putting people on, and just the same way I'm gonna put people on for the Connect work and the hood hierarchy.
Yeah, that's the thing too. It's not a situation where it's all the spots is gone. Like you really, it's teams, it's coaches, it's captains, it's different, man. You know, everything you can think of on that football thing, even down to you can hit the thing and look at the stats and all that, so you can follow it like if you're really a football dude. You know what I mean? And you get the little cards and all that. Like it's official.
I got my card too.
Yeah, bro. That's what's up, man. So let me pass this to my panel members, man. What's up with y'all fellas, man?
Hey, man, this has been beautiful, man. Y'all had me over here. My stomach's been hurting. That's why I've been quiet, because I was over here laughing my butt off, man. You know what I'm saying? I was watering and carrying on, man. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time, man. You know what I'm saying? I would say appreciate you, Stevie. You know what I'm saying? For showing up, man. Huge honor, you know what I'm saying? And love. Can't wait to see everything else that you got coming on, man. You know what I'm saying? IKS, man.
Yeah. Appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. Everybody that tuned in into the chat. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
this the
Shout out to
dopest. This is the
Stevie,
dopest review show.
goddamn me.
The
You
dopest
know what I'm
review
saying?
show I've ever been on, man. I salute you. Y'all keep
Appreciate
doing what
that.
y'all doing, man. And
Most definitely appreciate it.
and the best part about it, we ain't even talking about me. What we talking about? We talking about what I could be original and authentic. I ain't got to be in rapper mode. So I
Yeah.
salute that,
Yeah,
man.
On the
yeah.
couch, man. You're on the couch.
Appreciate you, brother. On that, yeah.
You're
Can't
on the
fault with
couch.
them. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Stevie, do me one more favor,
And the
man. You know
different
what I'm
thing
saying?
is
Before we get on
that
out
we
of here,
say, yo,
man.
hold on 1 second, Tony.
Go ahead,
Yo,
bro.
Yee, that's the uniqueness about our panel is New York, Chicago, LA, Denver. Believe it or not, that's 4 different aspects of life, period. You know what I'm saying? And all still hood and down to earth. You know what I mean?
That's all 4 corners of the United States.
All 4 corners.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, man. Shout out
Yes,
Albany.
sir.
You know what I mean? Yes, sir. But pardon me, the OG, Tony Lynch himself, T Lynch.
Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I was going to see if Stevie can give us the honor, man, and leave the audience with something, man, as we rolling out of here. And as always, for everybody who's been tuning in, don't forget to like, share, comment, you know what I'm saying, and subscribe to the Connect Work, man. You know what I'm saying? The hottest thing moving out there. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday morning, man. You know what I'm saying? Mountain Time, Eastern, you know what I'm saying? If you're on the West Coast, man, tune in. It's all live and virtual. You know what I'm saying? Come and rock with us, all right? You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, Stevie, hey, go ahead and leave us, take us on out of here, bro.
Hold on. We need a drop from you, Stevie. We need a drop before you leave us out. We need a drop for the Connect Work, big bro.
Please.
Man, you are now tuned in to the Connect Work. Shout out. It's the livest. Hey, it don't get no better than the Connect Work, man. If you ain't tuned in to the Connect Work, you ain't subscribed, then you ain't tuned in with life. So keep your aura up and stay posted with the Connect Work.
Tune in to the Connect Work with IKS, Tony Lynch, and Quaalude, America's #1 show.
If you haven't been listening to the new guys, the Connect Work, you don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, take that. This is the Diddler, and I'm oiled up and listening to the Connect Work.
From the west to the east, it's the DOGG, and I'm rocking with the Connect Work.
If you don't know who I am, then you're stupid. Shout out to the Connect Work, hottest show, period. Yay.
I want to give a big shout out to the Connect Work. These brothers are the new sound of radio.
Now this is real entertainment, gang. Damn it. Y'all better take lessons, and I mean it.
If y'all ain't listening to the Connect Work, then y'all got something wrong with y'all.
Andrew Tate here, and I want to give a super shout out to the Connect Work.
Big shout out to IKS, Quaalude, and Tony Lynch. Together they make up the Connect Work.